This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Our World is Ended. In the last episode, I don't know, I took a quick break. I've almost forgotten, actually, just for a second there. I know we got out of the world. Yuno was kind of fixed for the most part. Renaissance now apparently deleted and dead for the most part. And friends got together, and the sister, who should have been a big part of that story, was thrown to the wayside like a piece of roadside garbage. Great. Anyway, and I complained a lot about the game, acting like a little punk, so I'll try to tone it down later on now. I might still make comments every once in a while, but I'll try to be a good boy. I'll be a good boy. Anyway, let's continue on. Well, I think for a moment, then say the best possible thing in this situation. I'm kind of hungry. Let's have some dinner. Great idea. You do say some good things sometimes, huh? Well, there you go. Food is the way to solve everyone's problems. Let's go now, Chan. You know, don't drag me like that. Well, she's slowly less becoming the tsundere. As soon as she apologizes for how she acted towards us, then we could call her true waifu. But until then, kick you to the curb, biwa. Ah, sorry. I said I'd stop saying stuff like that. The creatures inhabiting my stomach are ravenous. I needed to give them sacrifices. I eat lots and then take a bit and then go to sleep. Everyone leaves the room. Cool. Hey, Reiji, something happened, didn't it? Miyabi-san realizes something's up and stops me. Yoko-san looks at me curiously too. I give the only fitting answer. Don't talk back to me. No, just kidding. Sorry. We're Judgement 7. Of course something happened. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. I leave them confused and chase after everyone else. Wow, jerk. Just, okay. I know you're trying to be comical, but still. Still, you could have told them. They seem to be nice people, sort of, except one wants you to be in a yaoi relationship that you're not into, and the other one basically had you guys die before your eyes. So, okay. This whole game is full of terrible people. 4th day of the trip. It's the 4th day of the... Why'd you say that twice? It's the 4th day of the trip. We have to go back to Tokyo tomorrow. So this is the last day where we can play around and hold meetings here. Once we finish breakfast, we start a meeting. Unlike in the previous meetings, the one at the core of this one is none other than myself. I asked Yuno-san to be my assistant. For this trip, I focused on asking what everyone wants to do. And after the trip ends, Yuno-san and I will be thinking about how to process it all and how to get it in the product. It was a mistake to try and decide everything during this trip. It's best to start by asking for their opinions. Well, opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one. That's one of the answers I came to as a newbie director. Why don't you go watch videos, read books about being a director. I won't deny any opinion I hear during this meeting. Even the most absurd propositions can have some major hints hidden in them. You're going to regret saying that. Everyone else agreed with the way I decided to proceed and cooperated with me. With J7 being so quirky, there were some clashes of opinion, but Yuno-san did a good job calming people down whenever that happened. As party-like and messy as the meeting was, it went by extremely smoothly. Yeah, it would have been great to... well, nah, never mind. I was going to say something about that, but I was like, nope, I didn't actually want to hear every single cotton-picking thing about the meeting, so... Guest out, Gino, say, guest room, August 11, 2017, Friday, 3:09 p.m. After I hear everyone out, the meeting ends. Everyone's free to do what they want. I suddenly look at the notes I took during the meeting. Ugh. I'll just keep that. When we go back, I'll have to carefully examine everything here and somehow get into the game plan while keeping it consistent. It's pretty clear that'll be a hard task. I can't help but sigh when imagining it. Let's sigh. Reiji-kun, let's fight on together. Could you dye your hair black? Because, you know, Haruna is still kind of kicking into me now. Please? No? That's not gonna happen? Okay. Yuno-san notices my expression and comes to cheer me up. Let's do our best. If all goes well, I want a reward. I'm sure I'll make it if I'm with you. I think let's do our best sounds neutral. Yeah. Let's do our best, Yuno-san. Let's do our best. Of course. Her smile heals wounds and nurtures motivation. Alright, Reiji-kun, let's have a director trip together. Just the two of us. We went to the sea this time, so I'd like to go to Hot Springs next. Yuno-san says that without any hidden intent, but that doesn't stop it from being destructive. Hot springs? Just the two of us? Jesus Christ, dude. Calm your tits. It's not like you're gonna see her naked. I imagine that. Oh, wait. I imagine this and that, which makes me unable to keep my presence in mind. But you slept in a bed with a girl before. Well, I mean, you didn't actually sleep with her. You know what I mean. But you should be toned down a bit, man. Nope, gotta be the nervous VN novel Japanese man like a thing, you know. Anyway, but there's someone who's even more shaken by her words than I am. It's Nasumi-san. Hey, hot springs, just the two of you. What are you thinking? You're still in high school. Oh yeah, I forgot she's totally jelly. She panics and scolds you, Nasan. Yeah, but I didn't even go to school. I mean, there's a law that doesn't allow high school students to go to the hot springs. That's what I'm saying. Hey, Asano, just when are you teaching this hated sister of yours? I thought you ended up being friends and forgiving each other for all your things. What happened with that? God, Natsumi's just lower and lower on the pole. There you go. Natsumi-san figured out that there was no point in scolding you, Asano, directing her hair, Asano-san. But... this is great. She's clearly drunk. The meeting just ended, but she's already opened 3 beer cans. God, how come I'm surprised she doesn't have a beer belly at this point. After January the 3rd, she breathes out completely elated. Well, she's probably too young to start gaining that type of weight yet. But beer, that's what you drink while the sun's still out. That is the best. Meeting's over and I feel so free. Freedom! All that. I've heard beer is actually not, like, standard regular beer isn't all that great tasting. I don't know, I'm a teetotaler, so I don't know, but that's just what some people I'm aware of. Straight canned beer, I mean, like, it's better to get the nice bottled stuff or whatever. She's laughing at her own words. It's like I'm looking down at an old man. Naturally, it's a saddening sight. Wait, Natsumi, did you say something? What a useless older sister. Well, you didn't do anything during your sister's whole personality fixing story, so I don't know. Natsumi-san complains. What's wrong, Natsumi? If you're so angry, you can all get all wrinkly. Here, have a gacha-gacha-kun and cool off. Tatiana holding a gacha-gacha-kun in both hands and gives one over to Natsumi-san. She responds with a dissatisfied, sharp glare. Natsumi-san, please, I have a gacha-gacha-kun if you want. Fine. The moment she says that, Natsumi-san takes of Tatiana's gacha-gacha-kuns. Hey! What a jerk. No! Oh, that was mean. Natsumi-san ignores Tatiana's complaints and starts eating the gacha-gacha-kuns. Jesus, what a bitch. As everyone is enjoying the mood after the meeting, Owari-san returns to the room and completely elated. Hey, listen up, people. Everyone focuses on him. Yokokun just told me that a nearby shrine is holding a summer festival. There'll be lots of stalls. Sure, we have lots of homework, but we're done with today's meeting, so let's go in this trip with a bang. And so it's decided that we all participate in the summer festival. Yeah, well, almost all Japanese games have the summer festival scene with the, yep, just like this with the, what's the dress called that usually the girls wear? Like the guys don't usually have to wear anything. Well, sometimes, depending on what culture you go. But most games they usually have that. The guys just wear their normal outfits, and all the girls get dressed up in the, they're not kimonos, right? Or are they kimonos? I guess they're kimonos, which are actually kind of cute. I'm kind of surprised how girls in kimonos actually look cute. Oh well. Anyway, we wait for the evening and follow Yoko-san's directions to the shrine where the summer festival is being held. The shrine has a large area which is currently filled with lots of various stalls. There's tons of people here too. It's a really lively place right now. Jesus. Guy, I always have to skip through his dialogue quickly because it gets on my ears too. Iruka-san is so excited he lets out a weird scream. Damn, you're loud. Seriously. I'm always excited at festivals. Woo! Aren't you always like this though? I find it quite unexpected that Ruru came. And look at the crowd. You seem to be quite tainted by the real world. Iruka-san's words lead to Natsumi-san flustered. I'm just here to laugh at all the fools turning giddy over a mere festival. She's keeping up the roleplay. Oh well, I'm used to it anyway. Yeah, well, I mean, you can't change your character overnight, but you think you tone down just a little bit. I want to enjoy this festival for all it's worth. Hey, Reiji-kun, let's go get a taste of all that shaved ice. Oh yeah, it's been a while since we had shaved ice. Shaved ice? Even here? Your stomach will hurt. I want to miss. You got candy, apples, and cookie limbs. Reiji, you got to attend to me. Hold on, Reiji's eating a yakasaba with me, right? First, I've heard of that. You're a man. Don't fret the small stuff. I'll pay for it, so just come with me. You mean men don't fret the small stuff? Who are you talking about? Anyway. Asana-san tries to take me away before us, but Yunasan stands in the way. No, Reiji-Q's trying out all the shaved ice flavors with me. And then we'll try originals too. We're also following the Okasaba up with the Okonomiyaki, Karaage, and hot dogs. Random English word in there. If you want hot dogs and I want chocolate bananas, Reiji, let's go have some. And I want some condensed milk shaved ice. You like that, don't you, Reiji-kun? Jeez, all the ladies just want to jump my D, don't they? They want the D! Sorry. Huge hot dogs. Okay, I don't want a hot dog if you're going to be shoving it down my throat, dude. Rich chocolate bananas. Thick? That's not how you spell thick. T-H-I-C-H? It's T-H-I-C-K. Unless we're talking about, like, ghetto speak or something. No, I'm just kidding. Thick condensed milk shaved ice. Well, she's getting a bit more aggressive after her and Haruno kind of merged together, sort of. Not really. Anyway, they all start arguing. I can't eat all this at once. That gave me a stomachache. Why are you picking stuff I expect from a Wari-san? Wait, why are you picking stuff? Okay. They all seem indecent. Is that on purpose, or am I overthinking stuff? Maybe you're having a hemorrhage in your brain or something like that. Kind of reminds me of one game I played where, you know, it got... Or no, it wasn't a game. I think it was a story where the guy thought, like, he liked this one girl and he got so into it that he thought that she said something crude and like, you know, got really, like, aggressively lewd. And then she's like, what is wrong with you? And he's like, about to take off his pants or something like that. And it was just, he was just so fixated on it that it just manifested in his mind that it was actually happening. It was kind of messed up. I don't remember the story, though. It's been so long. Anyway, exactly. You should all come down. Now, Sumi-san joins us. Reiji and I have an important mission to save the imprisoned goldfish. What the fuck? This isn't personal, by the way. It's about animal protection. Come on now. Don't act like it's not all about playing with Reiji-kun. What a strange thing to say. Playing. Haha, it's toying. Come on, Reiji-kun. I'll toy with you. Ugh. No, thank you. Feminine is not my thing. Sorry, I'm not sure if I want that. You refused my invitation. Who do you think you are? Someone who has sense. You know, I'm not against feminine or anything like that, but not with this girl. No way. I am not liking that. This is getting out of hand. I look at Aruka-san and Wari-san, hoping they'd help. Hey, Sakai, situations like this are enjoyable in anime and the like, aren't they? Why does this sad me so much to see one like that in real life? This isn't real life, by the way. Yeah, well, I mean, not... If I was in a group of 7 people and I was like one of the, like, I was these 2 guys and all the girls were hitting, let's see, the 4 girls were hitting on the other guy of the group, or the second guy. I don't know how I'd feel about that. I think I'd be fine if I didn't find, like in this case, if I didn't find any of the girls sexually attracted or they didn't even show any interest in me, I probably wouldn't care anyway. It'd just be weird. Like, it'd be just like they're all trying to jump his bones. And I'm like, dude, either catfight or talk it out or something, because you all want him badly or something like that. So anyway, well, that's a pretty difficult question, I'd say. But man, since Reiji-kun joined, it's been way more relaxed. Feels like there's more unity now, even if it's a huge mess. Ain't that great? While Aruka-san looks like he wants to kill me, Wari-san grins at me. Neither of them are willing to help me anyway. Reiji has to turn to me. Actually, if something weird like this happened to me in real life, which it never would, because, you know, I'm not attractive looking enough, and I don't even, like, interact with anyone I'm attracted with to an extent that I care, and I'm not interested in that type of stuff, I'd probably just blow them all off realistically, because I'm like, back off, dudes. You know? Reiji has to eat ukasaba with me. Reiji has to eat shaved ice with me. This is weird to see Yuna being so aggressive like this. Reiji has to save goldfish with me. Somebody that needs salvation. As the situation becomes even more complicated, we're joined by 2 familiar people. Oh, thank God. Someone to save me from this. Oh, it's Judgement 7. They're all here. Good to see you, Lori. I'm having fun. Miyabi-san and Yoko-san instantly understand the situation I'm in. Save me, ladies! Well, Richie G, you're sure popular. Hey, play with me too. Oh, God. Oh, maybe I should join as well. Okay, Yoko I'm fine with, despite her wanting to be in a gay relationship with another man. She's hot enough, so... Hey, quit messing around! Though I complain, thanks to her arrival, the girls seem to have momentarily given up on fighting over me. Alright, everyone's here, so let's have a takoyaki for toast and then we'll do what we want. He says that as if it's only obvious, but a takoyaki toast? What? What? What's a takoyaki toast is supposed to be? She presents the obvious question. If she didn't, I surely would have. It's Judgment 7 thing. No, it isn't. Yeah, exactly. Hey, I've never heard of that. Same here. Yeah. The case is not obvious. I don't know it either. Wait, you don't know the days when I, Sakai, and Yuri went around the country festival and made a toast with takoyaki? Aruka-san agrees exaggeratedly. So it's a sadly trio thing. Calling the kettle black again, Asano. Hey, that has nothing to do with Judgment 7. Of course, we wouldn't know about that. But the name Judgment 7 came from the name we used back then. Judgment. Judgment sounds like a knockoff of Judge Dredd, you know, like a really bad knockoff. Oh, really? One of you went on to become the vice president of Ike North, and you two are just... Life is sure cruel. Asano-san gives Owari-san and Ruka-san a sympathetic look. Sakai-san, I bought the takoyaki for the toast. Yep, Yuna just goes right into it, doesn't care. Before I realized that Yuna-san was holding a plastic bag. Apparently she went and bought it before Owari-san even explained what the takoyaki toast actually was. Such impressive airheadedness, she reads the mood even when she doesn't have to. Ah, good job, Yuno. You went and bought it without me having to say anything. Good job. A festival isn't complete until you make a takoyaki toast, right? Exactly. If only Reiji-kun would understand that too. Come on now, it'd have to be a pervert or airhead to think the same way you do. Maybe you are. Still, Yuna-san went out of her way to buy the takoyaki, so we all decided to play along and make the takoyaki toast. We take a toothpick and poke it in the takoyaki. God, are we going to keep saying takoyaki like a million times today? I've seen that before in anime games, because especially games that really love showing food off, like the Tales of franchise. Like, I think, you know, they say food porn is like kind of a funny thing, but in Japan, it's a real thing, dude. All right, well, the success of the trip. Cheers, kanpai, or whatever. Yeah, they do say kanpai. I've watched too much. You know, I say I watch too much anime, but I really haven't watched that much. I guess I just pick up on it a little bit quicker. We made the takoyaki. Guy keeps saying it wrong. Though we just raised it a bit and are just now eating it, so it's nothing really exciting. Toast takoyaki sure is great. Yuno-san and Tatiana are joining this, but the rest of us are just munching on the takoyaki. It's kind of awkward. Yeah, it is. Now we're done with that. Time to go home. And end the game. Right? Right? Following the toast, we finish the rest of the takoyaki and start walking around the festival. As we did so, more and more people gathered, creating dense crowds, and eventually, a murder happened. Oh, not. I'm all alone with Owari-san. Unfortunately, I thought I lost everyone. You're going with me, Reiji-kun. Oh, that's a pleasure. I bet this happens depending on who the highest ranked character is out of everyone. I bet you end up with them at the end of it. I don't know. I have a feeling. No, this is accidental. I didn't intend this at all. I'll go find everyone else. I hurriedly tried to get out of the way, but Owari-san grabs me by my shirt. He's way more muscly than me, so I'm unable to get away. Oh, Lord, dude. You know, or Yoko's dreams are going to come true if we get too close. Having you here makes things easier. Let's start the experiment, shall we? This is pretty much the reason why I came here. Assuming Asano would make it a pain, so I carefully walked around the crowds to make everyone split up. Oh, maybe this is story-based. Never mind. It's just sometimes I feel like there's certain situations that if you have a rank with someone, I feel like they have a scene because of that. I don't know. Anyway, so he's the reason why we're separated. As a sigh, Owari-san reaches into his bag he's been carrying under his arm. I wonder what was inside, and now I find out. It's Owari-san's NWG. He puts it on without any hesitation, turns it on. Well, people may think he's wearing a samurai helmet at that point. Not only does he stand out, but people think he's shady. Everyone around us keeps a distance from him. Truly, the very best thing about summer festivals are the pretty girls and yukata. Oh, that's the word, yukata, that I was thinking of, not kimono. Kimonos are different. But yeah, yukatas are cute. Actually, kimonos are cute too, actually. Don't you agree, Reiji-kun? I do, but why the goggles? Don't you think they're standing out? You're standing out too much? Do I? Well, this is era with AR is becoming more and more common and realistic. Yeah, where people get hit because they're not paying attention because they're so focused on the VR augmented reality stuff, like with Pokemon Go and stuff like that. Boy, people are stupid. Well, I feel like we're trying to decrease the surplus population. Ooh, maybe that was a bit harsh. Anyway, they might see me as weird now, but times they're changing. He clenches his fist. I'd say that they see you as suspicious rather than weird. Instead of listening to me, Owari-san just looks at the passing woman and starts drooling. At least I think he is. I don't see his face. Yo, what lewdness. Whoa now, don't tell me like this. You're making it hard to hold myself back. Now, the further I get along the game, I feel like the southern voice I gave for Owari seems to make the most sense out of a lot of my voices. Like, I wasn't even trying for it. I was just like, what voice haven't I done? I don't do any of these well, but I wonder what he's seeing. Oh, well, a selection of souls, so. Let's see. Show it to me too. Take his NWG. I want to see it too. Well, there's only 3 choices there. I assume taking his NWG would give him negative points or whatever. Oh well, I'll just let him do whatever he wants. I feel like things will get pretty troublesome if I do. Oh, now this is something. Hold on, this is just too much. Sorry. I'm curious. Really curious. Just what is he saying right now? Still, I have to bear it. Empty your mind, Reiji. I'm a rock, a pumpkin, a watermelon. I can't lose myself to some perverted seductions. Will he? I mustn't lose. 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 Well, we mustn't lose, right? We'll find out next time in the next episode of Our World Is Ended. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.